It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. There's home run number 1. Three minutes to go. That one is gone. His second home run. No doubt about that one. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. 7 home runs now. Thirty seconds left. There's number 8.
She is Rizzo I am Mustakas.
Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with 8 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 18, Mike Moustakas. The round has officially started. Here we go. There it is. a home run. His third consecutive home run. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. 2 minutes remaining. Another home run. That's gone. Home run number 8. Will be the one that crowns our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Mustaka.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Yuldiz Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yuldiz Chacin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Yoeli Chassin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Pena is under it. One away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Chassin is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. And it's fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In is Christian Yelich. His past history against John Lester, he's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yelich is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Kane leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Gran. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Lester sets. First pitch on its way. On the move again from first. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has one home run. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left center, base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Now at the plate, Yolis Chacin. Runner in scoring position with two down. Has a look. Now the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora, and that's the third out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here, one strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher John Lester.
Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. popped him up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bouncer up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Scope, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Yelich at second with 2 down. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Little dribbler down the line. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a flare out toward right center. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up.
Baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Shot toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Aguilar rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. To first. Rizzo is there. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Scope calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Popped him up. Scope has a play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Coming in is Almora.
2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Travis Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded to first. To his right, Rizzo, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but 3-2. Travis Shaw will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 21, Travis Shaw.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Chris Bryant would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A couple of walks, but no damage. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Aguilar moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar waits on it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're down 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Orlando Arcia.
Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Pedro Strop.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy Jeffress.
Digging in, Jeremy Jeffress. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Rizzo takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 3-2. next Cub up, Pedro Strop. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Arcia is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Shaw over to his right, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the in is Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Second baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Aguilar is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, left fielder.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped him up. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ulysses Chassin gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ulysses Chassin. The loss goes to John Lennon. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along
Yay, she is beautiful.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the mid-century groundbreakers and the long ball beasts. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So striding in, Jackie Robinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now a moment to look at the starting lineup for the visiting mid-century groundbreakers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So stepping in, Ernie Banks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Ripken is up with it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3.
Striding in, Babe Ruth. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hershiser is under it, and that's the third out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with that, we take a look at the long ball beasts starting 9. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Banks has got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder,
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Pops up the bunt attempt. Gibson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now in the box, Harmon Killebrew. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Ripken is there. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Ready now, Al Kaline. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hershiser into the windup. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Frank Thomas. Fans that are sitting in section 121, row H. You're sitting in the top lucky row of the game. We'll be taking home a pack of top baseball cards. Congratulations from Top.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mike Piazza lifted in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is speared by the first baseman. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Eddie Matthews.
Leading off, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Ripken right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, center fielder, number 4.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Junior looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for the Duke. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Stepping in now, Bob Gibson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
0-1. Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Popped him up. Thomas has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Here's a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The groundbreakers out in front here, 1-0. Dig at his first opportunity in this one.
Roberto Alomar.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Snider. 1 out.
Batting 9th.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Banks. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Gwynn is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Wind up and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson over to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Stepping up to the plate, Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Jones is there. 1 away. So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes the babe. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Banks has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. And right into the shift. There is Killebrew. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 10, Chipper Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The pitch. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. The Groundbreakers lead this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ripken over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hershiser into the windup. First pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. In now, Frank Thomas. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Mike Piazza. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ruth has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one,
though. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Hayline going back on it to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Oral Hershiser. To his right, Matthews. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Robinson gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 5 innings complete. The Beasts lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, Duke Snider will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gwynn giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Bob Gibson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
There to take it is Chipper. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Alomar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
He's safe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it, was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza is short, hit hard. Banks has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Robinson fields it cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
The pitcher, number 55.
So here now is the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he's safe.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. K-Line is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Back here on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. So striding forward now, Bernie Banks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
First baseman number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. No hits to this point. And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Hershiser into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. The Beasts lead it 6-1. Digging in, Cal Ripken will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Cal Ripken Jr.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Ruth has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The third baseman number 10.
So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Fergie Jenkins takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Beasts out in front here, 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, strike one, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Al Kaline. He flew out in his last at bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Quinn is after it. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Kaline stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he'll be back in standing up. And he'll look over to third here once more, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And they must really think something's up. Another throw to third. The 0-1 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Center fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Duke Snider comes in 1 for 2 with that. Home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The pitcher, number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
Ted Williams will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So one run on one hit, one error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. It's a lead for the long ball era, 6-2. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. He's working on a three-hit ball game right now.
Frank Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Fingers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Ruth is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Roberto Alomar,
And he puts it on the ground to second.
throw won't get him.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Jeff Bagwell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Snyder going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it. bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Settling in now, Babe Ruth. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Thomas waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. The long ball era used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oral Hershiser pitches well enough to get the W.